Now it was a star-studded event at FIFA Best Awards in London last night. Therefore, I was with Sam Ellard. Sam was there last night and he asked two-time Premier League winner with Chelsea, John Obi Mikel, if Mauricio Pochettino deserves time to turn things around at the club.
Of course I do. I think he needs time. I think he needs time to be able to implement his system and what he wants the team to look like, the identity of the team as well, which is something we need to have an identity of what we want to do, of how we want to play. So I hope he gets the time to be able to do that.
That's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, look, any manager, I think we live in an era now when everyone's desperate for money and always people want resources. The greatest thing any coach can ever have is time. And Maurizio will be desperate and will be confident, I would imagine, that given that time, he will get things sorted out. It's been slow, I've got to say. And Chelsea are at the moment, I'm not even seeing really a work in progress. I'm seeing a team.
Has he got an easier ride than Erik ten Hag, for example?
Does he get an easier ride? Yeah, he does. Yes, he has. Of course he has.
Why is that? Is that just because Manchester United are one of the biggest clubs in the world and Chelsea are a massive club? However, you'd say United and Real Madrid are probably, you know what I mean? I
can never understand why. When I see United play, and then after the game, whether it's Keano or if it's Gary Nev, any of them turning around and saying, listen, it's not acceptable for Man United. Hold on, it is acceptable because Man United,
yes, no divine right.
This is where they are now.
Correct.
This is where they are.
Yeah,
they aren't a team now that deserve to be in the top 2 or 3. That are going to be in the top 2 or 3.
Yeah, that statement in itself suggests that they're too good.
It's like what we witnessed.
There's an arrogance to the statement.
This is a disgrace, and we can't put up with this anymore. You're gonna have to, guys. Liverpool had to wait 30 years to win a Premier League. This is what happens in football. Things come and go. And phases when you're in the zone, like Man City are right now and have been for the last however many years. Amazing, wonderful for them. They spend years in the doldrums dreaming about the sort of success they get now. So I don't think anyone's got any divine right. I have been surprised, Ali, at the nature of Chelsea and how
inconsistent,
kind of ordinary it's looked at times.
Yeah.
I've gone on record, I'm not sure half the guys that they've brought in are good enough. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean good enough to have a career in the Premier League. A career, of course they will. They'll have a career at some sort of. But I don't know if they're good enough to propel Chelsea into the top 3 or 4. I don't think they are.
That's why I think it's comparable with Manchester United's situation.
Yeah,
I think both teams and both clubs have got very, very good players, but not at the level of Liverpool, Manchester City, and probably Arsenal.
No,
I think that's where they are.
And again, look, we always come back to recruitment in football, and we always come back to the guys that are walking through the door and putting on the shirt every week. And it's the best coach is Pep. Just been crowned the FIFA best coach. He'll tell you, and they all do, it's about the players. It's the quality of the boys coming through. And you've got to get it right. And the teams that don't get that right, more often, they just tend to struggle. And when you're a big team, it's amplified and it's built up to such a level. But I look at Chelsea and I'm not seeing anything that special. When people say, can you see, green shoots of recovery and stuff like that, I don't really get it.
No,
I don't.